Good morning, everyone. It's your baby boomer Kitty Lane from the peninsula in Virginia, and happy June 30th. Everything that I set out to start to do this month, I did. I did not have any real completion goals in mind for this month, and I'm really happy that I tackled my room last night. I'm dreading it at the same time. I hurt everywhere. I mean, my whole body hurts. I really should have gotten some assistance moving that bookcase, but it is what it is. What's done is done. I can't change it. But I'm going to. I'm happy that I got three of the shawls totally done. Don't have to add anything. Don't have to sew in any ends. Nothing. The peach shawl is so close. I mean, the speed trap shawl is so close to being done. It's not even funny. I anticipate finishing it today. The green and gold, I should break that halfway point today with that as well. Um, the most part of the day, I'm going to be doing. Anytime I change anything around, I leave things in a shamble. When we put the bed in my room, everything that was in the way, broken down, moved, whatever, transferred to my bathroom. Like I said, my bathroom is large enough to hold two full size air mattresses. So it's plenty of storage space. And I've been slowly working things out of there. At the same time, I elected to redo my closet. I had two more bookcases in my room where you saw the yarn before. I had two kind of smaller ones. Those have 8 cubes. The ones that are in my closet now, I mean, those that you saw have 9 cubes. The ones that are in my closet now have 8 cubes. And there were two of them. So I managed to get those in the closet, laying them sideways, putting one on the shelf and one on the floor. The one on the floor is basically for my shoes. I don't have a lot of shoes. Um, I never have had a lot, a lot of shoes. I'm a country girl. I'm a barefoot kind of girl. And here now with the swelling of the legs and the ankles, I basically wear my bedroom shoes. So I got probably, 10 pair of shoes? And that's cool with me. So I got my coffee though. So, and it's nice and hot today. Oh, yes. Yes. So I'm going to be rolling a lot of cakes. I got a lot of pieces of skeins laying around. Scrap yarn. So I'm going to be, excuse me, transferring those into cakes and appropriately putting those away. I have managed to free up some containers. That's a lid. It's easier for me to get to the lids right now. But I've I condensed a lot of the cakes that I had last night and freed up some containers. And I'm going to be using some of the me and my list of words. I want to say pods, but they're not pods. That was the first word that came to mind. Um, Cubbies. The cloth cubbies. So that's the goal for today. I will buckle down. Um, I did get this just about done yesterday, taking my breaks. I'm going to add one more row, probably of the dark blue. And whatever my hook leads me to do today when I'm taking breaks, I hope my hook says we're going to take a break until 6 o'clock this evening and we're going to get those cakes wound. I have a lot to do, but I'm going to take my time doing it. I'm not going to stress myself out doing this. I think that's better health wise. But I just wanted to drop in and let you know what I have going on today. I want to thank my 28 subscribers for helping me to reach and exceed my goal. I am looking to reach that 50 mark by the end of July. I know that once I get to my family reunion and I splat it up there, that and I got a big family, thank God for that. But I know that we'll get a lot done that way as well. Um, I have big plans for my page. I'm slowly getting into it. As I learn to edit, as I can retain the knowledge that I'm learning for editing, it will come across better. I want to do things in segments per vlog. Have so much time set aside for this, so much set aside for this, and so forth and so on. So it'll be more structured instead of me just getting up here running my mouth. But you have become one of my besties, so what better to do? And this is, it is starting to feel more like home. I like the way I have my lighting set up now. I'm away from the window and I have the light behind the camera instead of right on me. So I'm learning. It is a process. And I'm grateful to be going through that process. It means that with me taking it in as slowly as I'm taking it in, it's going to stick and stay. And it's going to make a difference. But, yeah, I do have a lot to work on. You'll probably see me a couple of more times today, as I'm going to need to be winding down. As of right now, my babies are still sleeping. But, they're going to be leaving me today. But it'll only be for a week. And then they'll be back. But I hope you guys have a fabulous Sunday. Enjoy your June 30th. I'll be so happy when Mark gets here. We get some food in the house. Yo, we out of everything. I just used the last of the creamer. We're out of bread. I use the instant grits for the kids for breakfast, for a quick breakfast. They love boiled eggs and grits. So we got enough for the boiled eggs and grits. But I will be using the last of both. They got sandwich meat and no bread. But when lunchtime comes, they can have salad. We do have salad mix. And they can have salad. We also have leftovers from last night. Y'all, last night dinner was good. We had fried chicken, cabbage, candy yams, and homemade biscuits. When I tell you a sister felt like she was back home, a sister felt like she was back home. My daughter can put it down in the kitchen. She can. And I'm grateful because, and don't get me wrong, I can cook. I can cook. And I cook well. But I'm not able to stand as long as I would like to attend to my food. I do more like frying fish or baking fish. Like when I did those salmon steaks and baked that chocolate cake. Those are things I could prepare, put in the oven, and come sit down. When I do the fish, I pull one of the bar stools over and sit in the kitchen area, which is dangerous because we know when you fry foods, the grease pops. So I'm setting myself up and doing that. My goals for next month, when I'm able to get the battery for my scale, I will do my first weigh-in, and I will share that number with you. And I will share my diet with you throughout the day. What my planned diet is, I'll get that to you. I'm going to try to vlog in the mornings and in the evenings. So I'll give you my beginning weight in the morning. I am only weighing once a day. And then I'll give you my menu plan for the day. And then when I come back on that evening, I'll let you know what I've done as far as crocheting and whether or not I stuck to my eating plan. My eating plan is not typical. I have followed nutrition plans from certified nutritionists. And what I come to learn is that we all have to do what works for us. When I first started my weight loss plan, my weight loss journey, which was in 2020, March 2020, I was following a plan. I was doing cardio, I was walking, I did the insures, I had the nutty trail mix, nuts and raisins. There were a whole lot of things that I did following what someone else laid out for me. And I started passing out a lot. Went to my doctor. He was like, with your heart condition, I don't want you to do cardio right now. And I'm like, well, how am I going to lose the weight? He says, what do you enjoy doing where you can stop, not necessarily follow a routine, but you can stop whenever you get ready. Tell me some things that you like to do. I love to bowl. Okay, well, we can bowl. I said, well, bowling has become expensive. Okay. Thought about it. I love to swim, but I don't have anywhere to swim. I love to dance. He said, dancing. Why can't you do that? So, I would dance 30 seconds to a minute, sit down, rest, or I was doing this at work, I was doing it at home, I was doing it wherever I was. I'd 30 seconds to a minute, and I would stop until I was able to build that up to 2 minutes. And you don't realize how much of an impact that short amount of time is. And it's not, I heard one time in trying to lose weight, somebody said, if you don't sweat, you're not working hard enough. Not true. Not true. Not true. If you don't get your heart rate up to a certain level, you're not working hard enough. That's not true for everybody. The one thing that is consistently true is that you have to burn more calories than you take in. Now, when you start looking up things that burn calories, and you commit yourself to doing those things more, cleaning up around the house, doing laundry, sweeping and mopping. I mean, these are things that we do every day. Dusting, making up the bed. When you take your shower, I call it my morning ritual. I get up in the morning, I do my meditations, I take my shower. Sorry, I got it backwards. Wake up in the morning, do my meditations, use the bathroom, take my shower. And then when I get out, I brush my teeth, deodorize, coconut oil, well, air dry coconut oil. Put on my, I said deodorant. I did the deodorant before I put the coconut oil on. And then most of the time, especially when I know I'm not going anywhere, put on a lounging shirt. And I'm good to go. Or a lounging dress, or yeah, if I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to be comfortable here at home. And that whole process burns like over 300 calories. Maybe not the meditating, but from the point that I get up and I'm active, you also have to look at the fact that calories burn differently per person. Um, Now, if my daughter does the same morning ritual, she might not burn as many calories because my daughter is 5'9", and she's at a good weight for her. And, she says she needs to lose weight, but everybody looks at her as like, where? Why? For what? You know? Um, it's still hot, y'all. I still have steam coming from the coffee. But, yeah. So she's not going to burn as many calories as I do when we do the same things. But the whole point of the matter is burning those calories. You burn more than you take in. The other problem is, or the other thing is, for me, I have to take in calories. I have to take in calories to boost my metabolism. I have gone so many years starving myself that my metabolism is like running on E. So I have to feed myself to boost my metabolism. No matter how much exercising I do, no matter how much water I drink, none of that matters if I can't get my metabolism up. So it's best that when we go into this, we know what we need as an individual, not what has worked for everyone else. But I found that there are many people out here like me, and I don't just mean in size or who have my condition, but whose everything works differently. So as I share my experience, for those people, I'm offering a maybe. Take this to your doctor and see if this works for you. I'm not saying do what I do. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. But I am a person who has struggled with my weight all my life. I have gone through the ups and downs. When I was in high school, for a year, I did nothing but mozzarella cheese and grape juice and water. That was it. That was my diet for a year. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Mozzarella cheese and 8 ounces of grape juice every day. And when my system got tired of it, I became constipated. And this is a person who's lactose intolerant. But it was my system's way of telling me, hey, I am not doing this anymore. We're going to have to go with a variety. But I was in the 7th grade, I believe. Yeah, it was my first year at Waters. And throughout the course of the year, it was 9 months. Back then it was 9 months that we were in school. We got out in June, went back in September. We got out early June and went back after Labor Day in September. Yes, we were out 3 months. But during that time, I lost a total of 27 pounds over 9 months. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but you're looking at a kid who saw herself more overweight than she actually was. So 27 pounds was major. Like I said, to me it wasn't, because I still felt like I was fat at the end of it. That's another thing. I absolutely have to share my mental process as we go along. I get stuck on, I think I told y'all about my falupa and the fact that I really want it gone. My falupa is causing harm. It's causing pain, and it needs to go. My aunt told me years ago, anything that hurts you, baby, is not your friend. Thank you, Aunt Willie Doris Hunter, because I have lived by that philosophy ever since she said it. So I desperately want to keep up with my mental health as along with the body health. I want to be healthy. Ultimately, I want to be healthy, and I'm gonna have to get myself in the mindset that 2 pounds is just as significant as 20 pounds. My ultimate goal, I have to get my beginning weight. I don't even really want to throw a number out there, so to speak, but I am, and it sounds high for a lot of people, but you have to realize I've been a big girl all my life. But I feel that my healthy weight is somewhere between 180 and 200. I'm short. I'm big. I am big boned. You can tell by my shoulders. They're not here. They're out here, and that's bone. So I'm broad-shouldered, wide-chested. Like I said, big bone. Ooh, that made my nerves tickle when I did that. Yeah, so I want to be in a comfortable range for me. Yeah. But I'm still going to be crocheting, y'all. And I'm going to have something to show you when I jump back on later on this evening. But there was something else I wanted to say. I did not write it down. And even if I did, everything is in such a shamble right now. Forgive me, I keep getting these little headaches. It happened once before. Okay. But yeah, I am planning on getting a lot done today. I got one baby that just woke up, so I got to get up and be grandma now. In the meantime, in between time, when you walk past that mirror and you see that reflection, don't forget to tell that reflection, in all honesty, I love you. But know in the depths of your spirit, from the bottom of your soul to the top of your head, that I love you too. Carry that. Have a good day.